What's up, YouTube? 2ShotsForGoodMeasure here with the Wi-Fi battle on Pokemon Online. So this battle is against Fujiyama. So he starts off with a Mewtwo, and I start off with my Venomon. And he just goes for the Side Strike straight away to finish me. I was gonna go for a Bug Buzz, but I didn't really get a chance. So then I go into Executor, and I have to pause it. Alright, so I go into Executor, and he goes for Calm Mind. So his special is raised, and I just put him to sleep because I can't handle that thing being awake at the moment. And I'm just gonna do Seed Bomb to him. Just about 30, or just 30, so that's pretty helpful. But I didn't really think it was gonna switch, so I went for Wood Hammer, and it does 35 on Snorlax, and Snorlax's leftovers. So Snorlax is just gonna go for the Outrage because it doesn't really have anything super effective against me. And I'm gonna see if I can get the Confusion or the Flinch within Headbutt, and I get it. And I go for it again and see if maybe I hit the flinch twice, but I don't. Goes for the Fire Punch and finishes me off. I don't know why he didn't do that earlier, but you know what? It doesn't matter. But so I switch to my Slowbro now, and I'm not really sure what kind of team this is because this was a while ago. This battle was, but Snorlax is asleep now, so I can get some damage in on him. But he uses Sleep Talk, and I resist the Fire Punch because it doesn't do shit to me. I'm a Slowbro, bro. So I would totally tail whip your ass if that was an effective move that did damage, but it doesn't. So he goes for the Outrage Sleep Talk, and I'm gonna go for Fire Blast. Still does about 20% damage. Everything I'm doing seems to be 20%. So Signal Beam does 10%, and then Snorlax wakes up, goes for Sleep Talk, it fails, and we'll just see if we can finish him off with 2 more Psychics. But he goes for the rest, which is really getting annoying at this point. So I call him out, switch to my Blissey, and I think I'm gonna go for a workup here. Let's just see. Yeah, I go for the workup since he's asleep at the moment. So I'm gonna work up as much as I can, and then he's gonna get the Fire Punch on me twice with the Sleep Talk, but I'm gonna Soft Boil back up to 100% health. So now that I'm worked up a little bit, and he gets for Sleep Talk and fails, he sends out his Clefable, and I work up again, so now I have 2 times attack and special attack. So I'd go for the Psychic, see how much it does. It only does like 30%, so figured it really wasn't worth it. But he switches into his Sleeping Mewtwo, and I Hyper Beam him to death. Thank God I got rid of that Mewtwo, because that could have done some trouble later on. And he's Intimidate, so my attack falls. That doesn't matter though, because I'm not a physical attacker, I'm a special attacker. So anyways, now he has his Salamence, and he goes for the Dragon Pulse, does 50, oh, he's Life Orb, by the way, does 22% damage. I go for the workup again, 2.5 special attack, and his Life Orb is kind of helping him out here. But, so now that I have, like, nearly 3 times special attack, I just keep going for the Psychic, but now I'm going to Soft Boil up my health, and I'm going to let him kill himself off with the Life Orb here. When he nearly kills me with his Dragon Pulse, but I'm just gonna keep Soft Boiling up there. But now he's dead, so I should have Psychic again since I had a even higher special attack than I did before. So it would have done more damage, but still. So he switches into Snorlax, and I have to recharge from the Hyper Beam. So he goes for Outrage, gets a critical and finishes me off. That's lucky for him. I could have easily sweeped the rest of his team with my Blissey at that point, with so much raised special attack that he didn't really have a chance. But Flamethrower does about a 5th damage, and he's just gonna keep going for the Outrage. And I wish this chick would stop fucking texting me. Alright, Outrage again. Obviously now he's confused, so that doesn't help him too much. But he really has like no damage on him at all. And the Sky Attack does about 40%, but that's not gonna help too much. He hurts himself in confusion, but he heals with leftovers, so I'm just gonna rest here and Sleep Talk. And he rests too. And at this point in the game, I wanted to find this guy and like punch him in the fucking face. Because the Snorlax is fucking annoying. But I go for the Sleep Talk, and it was retarded and made me lose the rest of it, so. He fire punches me, and I'm like, dude, no, your Snorlax is really smart with that sleep talk. So I go for sleep talk and flamethrower him. Does still about a fifth, like I said. And Snorlax uses sleep talk and uses rest, and I'm like, ha ha ha, he's landing for me. So now my Moltres wakes up and my sleep talk fails, but Snorlax wakes up and his sleep talk fails. So we're both failing with sleep talk. And that's when I pull out my flamethrower and shoot him in the face again. And he pulls out his fucking outrage and does the same thing again. So I'm gonna go for Sky Sack here, because I remembered it did about 40% damage. So let's just see this. A bam, yeah, that's 41%. So now that he's confused, I figure I can either go for a rest or another Sky Sack. So I'm gonna go for the rest, and I'm gonna try to flamethrower him and while I'm sleep talking was my pretty much that was my thought process there because I didn't want to risk getting killed by the outrage just in case I needed this Moltres again later in the battle. Because right now this is a really even and actually pretty good battle. I really enjoyed this, but I was right on not risking it. So he pulls out his Sceptile here, and I'm just gonna sleep talk and hope for the flamethrower. I get the flamethrower, one hit KO down on his ass, but he leech seeded me, so that's not very helpful. Then his Kingdra comes out, uses Scald, and pretty much shows me who's boss. But I predict that I was gonna wake up, and I go for the Sky Sack, figuring that I might have been faster than him, but I wasn't, and I probably should have knew I wasn't. But he goes for Blizzard and misses. My Zap Cannon misses. He goes for Blizzard, does really nothing, and he doesn't get the freeze on me like he's hoping. And then my Zap Cannon paralyzes him, and I'm like, yo, boots. Because this is his last Pokemon. So now I miss with my Zap Cannon again. His Draco Meteor misses. Everybody's missing here. It's pretty stupid. And then I Zap Cannon him to death, and he loses. So that's the end of this battle. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment the video, like the video, and subscribe. By the way, this guy is not how to beat skin. Alright, that's the end. See you later, guys.